Have you ever felt?
Damn.
Hello everyone, my name is Shilpa Maskey and I am a model, actor and dancer.
जब खोज्छु तिम्रो साथ
Welcome to You Inspire TV. You're watching the Inspire Nepal show in partnership with Nepali TV. My name is Amit Gurung, the host for today. We hope to motivate, educate and empower you guys by sharing stories of people from different backgrounds. We have a very special guest today who is a dancer, model and an actress. It's the fabulous Shilpa Maskey. Shilpa, welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you very much for inviting.
Thank you for being here. Actually, I have introduction to do before we start.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna go through some of the things that you have done so far.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So your recent work involves you in a supporting act in Marvel superhero film Doctor Strange.
Yes.
Right? You're a female model for the hit music video Lau Na Ho by RK Square.
Yeah.
You have also acted as a Burmese girl on a short film called Shooting an Elephant, which hasn't been released yet, and I'm actually looking forward to watch that movie.
Yeah, me too.
Some of your works in Nepal includes modeling for the Denim Revolution for M&S VMAG.
Yeah.
Right? You're also the cover girl for the anniversary issue of M&S. Right? And the biggest performance you have done as a dancer is at the O2 Arena.
Yes,
Is
true.
that correct?
Yes.
Did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
Actually, there's a lot of things that you have done during your career, but we haven't mentioned that really because it is going to take the whole show to cover all of that.
That's okay.
So how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay. How was the journey today?
It was good, bit cold outside, but I
Yeah.
managed it somehow
It's minus
to
2
wake
out
up.
there.
Yeah, it's -2 and yeah, it's pretty hard to wake up in winter in London.
Yeah. So Shilpa, we know you people know you as an ambitious girl who is full of passion and following her dreams. But what was Shilpa's childhood like? Where does it begin? How does the dreams and these passion, where does it come from?
Basically, when I was like 4 or 5 years old, I was crazy about TV.
Yeah.
I just used to watch dance and how they perform and copy the movements. And my mom is a very good dancer as well, and she always used to teach me like you have to do this way, that way, and yeah, that's how I got into dancing. I started in school, performing in school competitions and here and there, and yeah, I think since childhood I was really passionate about dance.
Yeah, and it sounds like you're much inspired by your mother.
Yes, I am actually, because before that I just used to copy movements from the TV and doing it around. But she taught me like it's more about how you express yourself as well through your facial expressions. And since then, I still remember the day that she told me you have to make some expressions through your face, otherwise you will look dead. Yeah, you can't look down and dance.
Yeah.
And since then, I have always been working on my expressions and my movements. And yeah, she helped me a lot, and she always supported me in terms of dance, and she introduced me to different dance schools as well when I was young.
Yeah.
And I trained there, and when I went to competitions, my family always supported me. So.
Wow. You're a lucky girl because not a lot of people get support from their family.
Yeah,
right?
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're also a trained dancer.
Yes, I'm training myself at the moment as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
As a dancer or?
As a dancer, yes.
Okay.
I'm training myself in Kathak. It's in Indian dance form.
Yes.
And Odissi as well is
Okay.
one of the Indian classical dance form,
Okay.
which dates back to 2000 years
Wow.
of history. But yeah, that's just a different topic.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I'm
if
doing
anyone
that.
is looking for a Kathak dancer, then here
Yes,
she is,
please.
Shilpa Maskey. Right. So while you're growing up, it looks like your mother has been your biggest inspiration.
Mhm.
Where did the acting and modeling career start from?
Modeling, it was just a basic interest when I was young, when I turned 16, obviously, and people started recognizing me. Like whenever I go out, like, oh, you're so pretty, you can do a music video,
Yeah.
and that's how I started. And then I came to London when I was 17, and then life happened. You have to struggle, you have to study, you have to do a job, and you know
Yeah.
how hard life is here.
Busy lifestyle.
Yeah, busy lifestyle. Then I just got more into my studies. But I used to do like bit of dancing, but modeling not that much.
Okay, so you had a gap.
Yeah, I had a gap. I had literally had like 4 years gap between my dance and modeling. Then I went to Nepal,
Yeah.
and I did a short movie, Shooting an Elephant. That's how I got into acting.
Yeah. So Shooting an Elephant, it's a Hollywood movie, right?
Yeah, it's a
Hollywood short film.
short film, yes.
Yeah. So how did you actually get into the role? How did you get the job?
Basically, they were looking for Burmese looking girl
Yeah.
who could dance as well. And I went for the audition,
Mm.
which happened in Kathmandu. And yeah, I had to do a little dance audition, and they really liked my dance. They sent my video to LA, and I got the call after a month.
Yeah.
And
It was a long wait.
yeah, it was a long way. I thought like I wouldn't get it because I hadn't danced for like 4 years.
Yeah.
I had a big gap and acting as well, so I was not expecting to get the call back.
Yeah.
Then what I thought was like, if they really like me after they made the decision after 1 month, after going through so many auditions,
Yeah.
there must be something in me that people saw.
I'm
Like
sure.
they saw, yeah. And the casting director herself she's a really big casting director from India.
Yeah.
Des Joseph, yes, she has done many casting, and she's a wonderful lady.
Mm.
And yeah, so I thought like I should continue this, and that's how I started. And during the shoot as well, I enjoyed a lot whole process of movie shoot, how it's done behind the scene,
Yeah.
how it is to be on the set, and I find it really interesting. And I thought I want to do this for my whole life.
Wow. So that's
Yeah.
where your journey began.
Yes, yeah, I would say.
What do you think is the most challenging part as in acting? While you were auditioning and things like that, like preparing yourself to be someone who into a character role,
Yes,
which is of a Burmese girl.
Mhm.
How did you like prepare yourself to act
To-
in that character?
To be honest, it was my first movie, like
Yeah.
in terms of acting, and I was pretty nervous because all the actors were from theatre, and the actor himself, Barry Sloan, he's a British actor,
Yeah.
and I was very nervous because I had never done like in a movie in terms of acting.
Yeah.
So I thought I would prepare. I looked into more YouTube videos to like how Burmese people look like, because it's based on 1925 era, so I had
Yeah.
to do a research on how they look like, how they used to carry themselves, how the women's were there
Yeah.
in that era, and I had to prepare a Burmese dance piece,
Yeah.
because the film starts with my dance video, and I looked into like Burmese dance teacher in Nepal, but I couldn't find one.
No.
So I learned myself through videos.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I
YouTube
did.
videos.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Burmese dance is more mixed of Nepalese folk dance and very, very much of hand movements, and they're really neat.
Yeah.
It's like dancing doll kind
Yeah.
of thing. Yeah. So it was really hard, but I managed it somehow. So yeah, that's how I prepared. And in terms of acting, I got really help with Barry Sloan
Yeah.
and the Nepali actors as well.
Yeah.
We had Anu Baralji on the movie as well, and I asked him like how it's done, how to get into the character, and Yeah, they helped me a lot throughout the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's an easy role, but there's a lot of hands behind what you actually
Yeah, how you
portray
portray
yourself.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, true.
Let's talk about Doctor Strange,
Oh yes.
the big movie, right? That's
Yeah.
the recent work that you have done.
Yes.
I've actually watched the movie. It
Yeah.
was not easy to spot you, but
yeah,
I
with
did.
all the costumes and
Exactly.
makeup, it looks so different. Yeah.
Yeah, what was it like working for such a big movie? Working alongside, we were actually next to
Yeah,
Benedict
Cumberbatch.
Cumberbatch.
It was like surprising at at that time
Yeah,
because I was not expecting he would be like next to me on that scene,
yeah,
and along with me there were others Nepalese actors as well in London,
Yeah.
and we worked for like almost 4 months during the whole shoot. We had to train ourselves in martial arts,
yeah,
dance, and it was a brilliant experience.
yeah.
It was such a big production house, and Marvels is Marvels is like huge thing.
I'm actually a fan.
Yeah, me too. I was a fan, and when I went to the set, they built like a whole Nepal. I could see
Really?
like, oh, this is Patandar Square in front of me. Like I'm
So-
home.
Wow.
Yeah, it was.
So the scene of Nepal when they go inside the house,
Yeah.
it's in
It's in
it's in
London.
UK.
It's in UK. Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. So does it include a lot of CGI, or do you think the whole like temples and all the buildings were all there?
No, they built the whole temples.
Did they?
Yeah, they built the whole thing. Only
Wow.
the CGI was only the background, like sky,
Mountains and things like
and
that.
sky and things like that.
Okay.
They built the whole set. They even built the whole Asan set here.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. So what was the actually the movie in the movie your scene was you were doing the circles,
Yeah.
you know, hand gesture,
Yeah.
and you could see some sparkles going around.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Is that CGI as well, or
Yeah,
is
it
that
CGI.
okay?
Yeah.
All right. So how long did it take for you to shoot that particular scene, which was like 30 to 1 minute,
yes,
30 seconds to 1 minute,
30 seconds to 1 minute. It took us 2.5 days.
2.5 days.
Yes.
Oh, what did you do?
Well, they had to take a scene from different angles.
Yeah.
And first day we did that, and second day for the CGI for the portal opening thing, we had to do the same scene,
Yeah.
but they had a ring in front of us,
Yeah.
so we had to act like we are actually opening the portal.
Portal.
And the third day it was more like close-ups,
Yeah.
like hands, how to put on the rings.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think you learned from working for such a big production house?
Basically, I learned a lot from Doctor Strange, like behind the set, how
Yeah.
it's done, and how professional people are in terms of in production as well. How they do their job so properly, and
Yeah.
that's how the outcome is in Hollywood movie.
Yeah.
Like that's why
They're very
it's
strict with
they are
their
very strict
timetables
with their
and
time,
things like
and they're
that.
really hardworking.
Mm.
They're really really hardworking. Like they are on the set since 4 a.m. till like late night, and
Yeah.
everybody's like rushing behind the scene,
Yeah.
and it's like a chaos.
It is, yeah.
And on the scene, everybody's like so peace and
Very quiet,
very
isn't it?
quiet, and yeah, it was a great experience, and I learned a lot from Doctor Strange.
Yeah. We're going to take a short break and we'll be back.
माया तिम्रो नाम के हो भना मलाई किन होला बढ्दैछ ढुकढुकी आज भोलि ममै त हो कान्छी तिमीलाई नै बनाउँछु म प्रेमी lau na ho.
Welcome back. You're watching the Inspire Nepal show, and we have the stunning Miss Shilpa Maskey. Welcome back again, Shilpa.
Thank you.
So we talked about your recent movie, Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about Lau Na Ho, which is a music
sure.
video that you played on.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
While I was watching the music video, I felt like you actually had a lot of things going on, like your expressions, your smile, everything was so smooth. Does that all come naturally to you?
Yes, it does, but there are obviously some people behind the camera as well who will be directing me to do. I'll do this and that, and
Yeah.
But obviously, it comes really natural to me.
Yeah. What was it like working in Nepal? Because you obviously live in UK, but you had to travel to Nepal to
Yeah.
do this music video, right? So was it like a different experience? Because here you shoot in a studio and things like that,
Yeah.
but in Nepal you're actually in wilderness, in
Yeah.
mountains, right? So what was the journey like, and how long did it take for you to complete the music video?
To complete the music video, we had 2 days.
Yeah.
And it was really fun. And to go outside of Kathmandu, and it was a long drive of we took 6-7 hours.
Yeah.
But it was really fun. Obviously, it was long.
Yeah.
It was really interesting, and I really love going outside of Kathmandu and traveling in Nepal.
Were you scared of earthquake?
No, I skipped the earthquake. I was not there.
No, I'm saying that. Were you scared that you would be stuck in an earthquake or something because
No,
you were
no,
going up the mountain?
I think I was pretty much very excited about the whole
Okay,
thing.
so,
So
nothing about the
nothing
earthquake or
about the earthquake,
natural
no.
disaster came into
No,
your mind?
nothing.
Okay.
I was really happy to be home after a year or so.
Yeah. You have also worked as a cover girl for M&S VMAG,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And
Twice.
and I'm actually a YouTube subscriber of them. I mean, I have subscribed to them and I follow them.
Yeah.
And watching your video, I felt like it was really professional. And the way you talked, the way the video was made, everything was really interactive. But what was the experience like behind the scene?
For the M&S VMAG, it's always fun to have a shoot with them because
Yeah.
I know the people who work behind the scene as well.
Yeah.
And they're really funny, and they're like my friends. So it was really fun shoot. So maybe I was very confident and relaxed.
Yeah.
So the shoot became really good, and I looked very
Yeah.
happy.
You become your best self when you're
best
relaxed.
self. Yes, I was
Yeah.
really relaxed, and the shoot was like whole day, but we had much fun and we were just joking around. So.
Yeah. We've talked about acting career, your modeling career, but we have not talked about dancing career yet.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
You were actually a dancer when you were a child, and you actually were trained to be a dancer. But what happened when you came to UK?
Basically, I had to focus on my education, and I did take like 1 to 2 classes in London, around London, but I didn't have enough time to focus myself on dance at that time. And then I went back to Nepal and I did the short movie, and I got that movie through dance. So I thought like I should continue doing this again. And then when I came back to London, and there was an audition happening for Bollyflex in Pineapple Dance Studios, and I thought I would give it a go because they needed background of classical and Bollywood, and as a Nepali we know how the lyrics are and how the dance are. So I just went for the audition, and it was a huge audition. I was really nervous, but I got into the dance group, and then we were trained for 6 months to perform at the O2 Arena.
Wow.
So that's how I got my stamina back, my performance level back, and it's a really Bollywood. I thought it would be easy, but after you go into actual dance group, then you can tell how much energy you have to put into that dance. And it's more about your expressions and energy and how to entertain the audience.
Yeah, it must be crazy working or performing in one of the biggest
crazy,
arena in the world, O2 Arena.
Yeah, it was. I was really nervous at the first, and I got sick on the day of the performance.
Oh no!
Yeah, because we were training for the last 5 days, like before the performance.
Yeah.
So it was really intense. We were in the studio. There was AC and it was cold. So I got the cold and I got really sick. But on the day of the performance, it was like magical. The stage, the audience, it was huge. So my all sickness went.
Yeah. Just go down the drain.
Yeah, go down to the drain, and it was lovely.
Yeah.
We had so much fun.
Okay. Having modeled in all these music videos and dancing and things like that, you have gathered a lot of experiences, right?
Yes.
So how has these experiences helped you in your acting career?
Modeling in music videos lets you know about your angles as well.
Yeah.
How you see yourself in screen acting.
Yeah.
I would say, because when you do the shot, you're not aware of how you're doing it, and acting it counts to the experience as well. So more you act in front of camera and see yourself,
Yeah.
the more you know about like what to do next. Like,
Right.
you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
And it
It's
helps
getting
you,
to know yourself.
Yeah, getting to know yourself, and expressions wise as well.
Yeah.
Like how much you're giving to the camera. Like sometimes you just feel like you have given like 100%, but it doesn't show on the camera.
Yeah.
Like, and you feel so bad about it, I would
Yeah.
say. Like, and oh no, you are not. I just feel like I haven't given my 100% yet.
Yeah.
So every time I see myself, I just feel like motivated as well. So like, oh, you have to do it better than this one.
Yeah.
It's not good enough. It's not good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think about Nepali movie industry? Do you think it's progressing, or do you think it needs something like a little bit of more work and things like that?
Yes, it has progressed a lot.
Yeah.
Like when we were young, like we didn't even used to go to cinema and watch Nepali movies, like, to
Yeah.
be honest, and we just used to make fun of it. But now when I see the movies that are made,
Yeah.
and it's progressed a lot, just in the story wise, in direction wise, in terms of acting as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has improved a lot, and I'm really happy about that.
Yeah. If you could, in future, hopefully, act in a Nepali movie, what kind of role would you choose, or what kind of role would you want to go into?
I would go for more serious role, I think.
Like what?
Yeah, I love watching like suspense thriller movies.
Okay.
Like, I want
James
to do one.
Bond.
Yeah, James Bond or Gone Girl.
Yeah.
And recently I watched Girl on the Train.
Yeah.
So I want to do those kind of movies.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
will be really challenging as well.
I actually haven't watched any movie like that, like in terms
Really?
of
I think
Nepali
you should-
movie.
Mm.
I-
Yeah.
Is there any Nepali movie that's like thriller? I think if you act in a thriller movie, then it would be like a breakthrough for Nepali movie industry as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I would love to do.
If you were not doing acting, modeling, or dancing, what kind of career path do you think you would be at the moment?
I'm not sure. Maybe I would do something in fashion
Fashion.
or interior designing or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that something you're passionate about?
Not really, but I've always thought about dancing, but I think I would do something in creative field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's start some rapid fire questions. Are you excited?
Yes.
Okay. Here you go. What's your favorite food?
Pizza.
What do you think? What do you do in your spare time?
Watch movies.
Who is your favorite actor and actress?
In Nepali?
Any?
In Nepal, I would say Richa Sharma as an actress and Khagendra Lamichhane as actor.
What's your guilty pleasure?
Guilty pleasure. Shopping.
I think that is every girl's
Yes.
guilty pleasure. If you could only choose one career, what would that be?
Dance.
Dancing. Okay. What is your favorite movie?
P.S. I Love You.
What is your favorite piece of work that you have been involved?
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. I think that's the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you had all magical powers
Yes,
in your
I have
hand.
magical powers in my hand.
Yeah. Best book you have ever read?
11 minutes.
What was that about?
It's about a Brazilian girl who comes to Europe to be an actress, and it's
Okay.
about her struggle.
All right. That actually concludes our rapid fire questions.
Yes, it went well.
Yeah, you managed to answer all the questions, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, we've come to an end now, okay? And I'm just going to ask you about some typical Inspire Nepal Show questions. Okay. What kind of advice would you give to someone who is an aspiring actor, dancer, or a model, based on your experience?
Based on my experience, it's really hard to be honest,
Yeah.
to get into the field and to get motivated and confidence to, because it's only small rate of being successful
Yeah.
in the industry. And I would say don't give up on your dreams.
Yeah.
And sometimes you'll just feel like you want to give up. It's
Yeah.
not going to work. Just get a job and do something in your life, get married,
Yeah.
have kids, and live a normal life.
Yeah.
But when I think about it, I think I'm going to regret it after 10 years, after 20 years,
Yeah.
what I've not done today.
Yeah.
So I would tell them to be confident about yourself, believe in yourself, and if you have the determination to get into this field, then just not give up and listen to people.
Yeah.
And don't let them judge you.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, that's the best piece of advice that we've ever heard
Oh,
from
thank you.
from a model or a actor.
Thank you.
Are you working on any new projects, or do you want to promote anything at the moment?
At the moment, I'm more focused on training myself.
Yeah.
Because to get into the field, you can't just be an amateur and just be there and tell people, oh yeah, I'm doing this and that.
Yeah.
So I'm training myself in dance at the moment, which is helping me a lot.
Yeah.
And it's very spiritual as well.
It is.
Yeah, because I'm doing this Indian classical dance and it is teaching me a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm very proud to be learning from one of the biggest Kathak dancer from Pakistan,
Yeah.
Nahid Siddiqui. She is one of the top Pakistani artists
Yeah.
who is residing in London at the moment.
Okay.
And I'm learning a lot from her, and I'm doing my acting course as well.
Yeah.
So maybe maybe next year, probably I'll be in a new project or something.
Yeah.
I hope for the best. Yeah.
Yeah. Where can we see Shilpa Maskey in next 5 to 10 years?
In 5 to 10 years.
That's a long time, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a long time, and you never know what's gonna happen next
Yeah.
day. So I haven't really thought about in 5-10 years. I just feel like I have to work hard, and if I am lucky enough, or if my hard work pays off, then obviously I will be successful and be good in what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I just want to be happy, a
Yeah.
happy person.
A happy, bubbly.
Yeah, bubbly person.
Yeah. Is there anyone you want to thank or acknowledge on our show? Because I'm sure that there are a lot of hands working behind the scene,
Yes.
as in helping you to become
in my
who
life,
you are.
yes, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I would like to thank the people who have always supported me and been always there for me when I was down,
Yeah.
when I'm feeling down, and motivating me. And I want to thank my family.
Yeah.
And people at my, any individual who met me, for example, my work as well. They're my friends who really think, they are so proud of me that I'm doing this, and
Yeah.
they're always there for me, oh, you're doing so good and we are so proud of you. And every person I met, they just make me feel more motivated towards what I'm doing. So I want to thank all of them.
Lastly, how can people reach you in
Pe-
social media or
Yes,
anything?
Yeah, they can. I've got my Facebook page.
Yeah.
You can message me in there as well, or I've got Instagram, or there's an email address there as well if they want to contact me.
Okay. Shilpa, we had a really amazing time
Yeah, me
talking
too.
to you and having you on the set of the Inspire Nepal show.
Yeah.
I wish you every success in life,
Thank
and
you
I
very
hope
much.
to see you in big cinemas in the future.
Yes, hopefully.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching the videos. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'd love to hear from you guys and your feedback, so just leave a comment below for any suggestion, tips, and or guest requests. But if this is your first time here, then do subscribe to our channel. Also check out our other videos by simply clicking on them videos. Please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. The links down on the description tab. Thank you for your love and support, and I'll see you next week.